I'm just going to hop on here in between games I'm not playing.
We called April Feed the World Wheezy for a reason.
On Wednesday nights, we play a switch. That means everyone changes partners every single game. Those of you listening, you probably already know that.
So, riddle me this. Jackie gets mad at me, like, back in the day, having block chase. She would get mad at me.
From the camera angle, I thought it went in. Oh, it hits Kyle's bag and goes off to the left. Kyle with a nice sneak around his own bag there. Ooh, Bo's off to a rough start here. I believe that sits 8-2 on that one. Calvin and Kyle are partners in this first game. Adam and Bo partners. Right now, Calvin and Kyle are up 6-0 going into round two.
You are absolutely wrong. Cottage cheese is just half-ass cheese.
First bag of blocker for Calvin in front of the hole. Adam trying to go right behind it or sneak around it, just goes to the right. Calvin almost pushed it in, but his second bag just hops over to the backside. Second bag in the hole for Adam. Sitting 4-4 at the moment. Now 7-4. Adam's on his third bag. Sevens. Ooh, off to the right of the board.
Scrape the maggots out and eat the poo.
Adam getting some points for their team here. It is sitting 6-2 going into round three.
Now I'm gonna have to try next.
There is a cheese of the month club.
Ew, that's nasty.
I would be in so much trouble.
Yeah, but
First bag off to the back of the board. Kyle with a nice blocker right in front. Bo trying to sneak around it. It doesn't quite cut. Kyle stacking his own bags. Bo cutting around to the other side. Ooh, going for that airmail. Doesn't quite hit it. Oh, he tries to clean up his own bag and hits one of Kyle's in instead. Kyle almost pulling both of his bags in, but it looks like they just sit right there.
I thought that was dragging that son of a bitch in. Oh, it dropped the wrong way.
That round goes in favor of Calvin and Kyle, sitting 7-2 here in round four. Calvin with the first bag. Looks like we're just hitting both sides of the board. That one finally goes in. Sitting at fours with two bags left. Ooh, that one off the board, giving Adam an advantage to get some points for his team.
I wasn't either. I was coming back.
Taking full advantage.
Up there on that sand pit. I'm like, fuck it.
Sitting 5-7 at the moment. Adam has one more bag. 8-5 on that round. Couple more points for Bo's team. That's the whole point, right?
My oldest will eat ramen noodles.
First bag jumping over that hole off the backside. Kyle right in front of the hole.
The noodles in water, boils them,
Bo just cleaning it up. Ooh, Kyle off to the right side. Might minimize the damage here. sitting right in front. Should be able to sneak around. Oh, he misses. We're sitting 7-5 right now. Kyle pulling both of them in, making it 7-10. A few more points for Kyle's team. Going in around 6. Calvin and Kyle at 10. Adam and Bo at 5.
Ramen noodles were 5 cents a package when I was in college. And on that, when you get a surplus of the flavor packets, kind of makes me wonder, what would a roast do covered in ramen flavor packets? My problem is that I only like the chicken flavor. That's the only one I like.
First bag in the hole for Calvin. Straight shooting.
No such thing as
There is a place in Colorado Springs, I think, that makes homemade ramen.
It's too beefy.
no, that was $12.99. That was
No, not that one. I like the noodle place when we were.
Calvin's last bag directly in front of the hole.
When we stayed in the.
Oh, and Adam with a beautiful sneak around.
Where I almost ate all your noodles.
Calvin's last bag directly in front of the hole. Oh, and Adam with a beautiful sneak around. Adam's kind of champion at those bags. Some more points for Adam and Bo here, sitting 6-10, going in around 7.
And I can't even
First bag in the hole for Bo.
He farts so bad, he'll bully us, so don't give him anything but his dog food.
Straight shooting at the moment. No, that's funny.
Could be worse.
Yes, it
It has been worse.
I was just wondering whose farts we were talking about.
Silas Winston Farr.
Got a nice
These
4-bagger.
all you have ever been around.
Lead change in this game. Adam and Bo take 13. Calvin and Kyle sitting at 10 as we go in around 8. Different from Monday, these games are not rounded. So these go to 21. Calvin almost with the sneak around. That's a good bag placement. Oh, Adam picking up his bag, but unfortunately his second goes off to the right. Calvin following that one. Looks like they're hanging out in that corner up there. See if we can straighten out. There we go. Ooh, Adam knocks one of his bags off the bag. We're sitting at 5s. Calvin has 1 left. Oh, and he doesn't pick it up. That round is 6-5 in favor of Calvin and Kyle. That makes the score at the moment in round 9, 13-11 in favor of Adam and Bo. Kyle with the first throw. First bag in the hole. Soon night. Second bag off to the right. He might be able to grab that if needed, but Kyle's second bag just settles up behind it. Ooh, option. Oh, he wants to do it so bad. He's got to do it.
We never had to worry about it running down the street or trying to dig out because that was too much energy.
Oh, he misses. He's got one more bag to play with. Ooh. Oh. On Wednesdays, we have room to play. Lead change again. Calvin and Kyle up 14-13 here in round 10.
You actually do that all the time, actually. But then that's me talking shit. I never got that.
First bag sitting right in the hole. Should be able to clean up pretty easily. Adam replaces. Calvin's sitting right behind it. Ooh, that one might not stay on. Yep. Each with one bag left. Calvin with a nice little push, but sitting on that bag right in front of the hole. Ooh. That is 8-3 that round.
Cut off the board. What? Did you cut off the board? Because I'm not on there.
Oh, I gotta restart it. I'll get you before we're done.
Sad.
You wanted to eat, I didn't want it to hurt you. Very good food for Calvin.
First bag in the hole for Kyle.
You're welcome.
First bag off for Bo. Second bag in. Kyle's cruising. Nice little block. Might be a little to the... Oh, it worked. We're sitting 19-13 at the moment. Ooh, nice little airmail. And Bo gets it in. Calvin and Kyle take this game 21-13. Yes. I'm just gonna set this here. So don't let it fall.
starting game 2 between April and Calvin versus Nick and Chelsea. Okay. April's got 1 on, 1 off. Chelsea's got 2 on. Chelsea with a great push, dragging a bag towards the hole. April follows it up and pushes it in. Chelsea 6 with a good back block. Score 5-8 in favor of Chelsea. Nick will lead off this side of the board. First bag hanging on the left side. Calvin follows it up and ones him off the side. Goes in. Nick follows it up with a level 1 block. Calvin trying the sneak, sets it. Nick throws it off. Now Nick's got a decision to make. Oh, plugs the hole. Nick with 2 off, 2 on. Calvin with 1 in, 2 on. Looking at a 5-2 right now with 1 bag from Calvin left. If he lays up, he goes up for a 6-4. Went aggressive, but missed the airmail. Gets a 6-2. Leads into round 3 of this game with April with the lead, 4-3 over Chelsea and Nick. April's first bag tries for a short slide, goes off the bag. Chelsea follows it up with a level 2 block. April trying to go through it and goes right off the back. Bags are a little slick tonight. Chelsea's trying to gather everything up. April back blocks her with her third bag. Chelsea gathers 1 but goes off on the side. Still with a good block. April follows it up with an airmail drag of Chelsea's bag, 6-4. Chelsea tried to get cute, didn't work. 6-4.
I had to make that airmail.
Nick gets the lead off this side of the round. First bag straight down the middle. Nice slide bag. Calvin follows him. Nick goes right off the right. Calvin is following to the right but not off. Nick tries a roll bag and it goes right over the hole. Calvin slides right in. Nick's last bag is the level 1 block off to the right. Calvin follows him, back blocks him. Score for that round, 8-4 in favor of Calvin. Score for the game now is 8-5 in favor of Calvin and April. Chelsea and Nick following close behind with 3 points to make up. April's first bag goes perfectly down the board, but slides off to the right. Chelsea follows her first bag with a block on the left. April follows that up. Unfortunately, Chelsea pushes her bag in and sets on April just a little bit. April trying to avoid the mess and making it worse, goes to the right, and Chelsea tries a push bag that goes right off the back. April's 4th bag goes right in the hole. Chelsea's 4th bag boards. So we're looking at a 5-5 tie. Calvin's first bag is right down the middle. Nick tries to follow, but slides just a bit to the left. Calvin lays a level 1 block in Nick's lane. Nick follows it up with a level 1 in Calvin's lane. Got a pile in front of the hole now. Calvin with a cheeky little push gathers his bag. Nick gathers his other bag in front of the hole. Calvin puts his fourth bag in, and Nick slides his in for a wash at 10-10. Second wash in a row. Look at round 7. Score still tied. April and Calvin 8. Chelsea and Nick at 5.
We're gonna miss him next year.
April leads off round 7 with a level 1 block just a bit outside. Chelsea follows it up with a bag right down the middle.
And it's not
April
far.
overcompensates with a little to the right. Chelsea follows with a bully bag right on the left side and in. April does a great grab. Chelsea follows with a slide bag right in the hole. And April's got a hanger on the back that Chelsea collects for her for a round total of 4 to 10, 4 to 12, 10 to 12. Good Lord, math is hard today. Chelsea over April, 10 to 12. That changes the score. April and Calvin 8. Chelsea and Nick now at 7. Nick's first bag is a perfect slide bag right down the middle. Calvin follows it with a half roll bag right in. Nick lays with the level 1 hanger at the block. Calvin attempts to avoid it and goes off the side. Nick collects with his third bag. 9 to 3, the round score right now. Calvin follows, make it 9 to 6. Oh, and Nick tries to play it safe with a level 5 block. So total for that round was 10 to 6 in favor of Nick. That last attempt at a block or playing it safe just did not quite pay out for him. Chelsea's first bag slides, but just off the left side. April slides consistently right up the left side of the hole, but off the back. Chelsea tries overcorrecting, and it's on, but off to the right, uncollectible. April drags one right down the middle, and Chelsea is still having trouble with that right side. Goes off. April puts one on, 4 to 1 right now. 4 to 2. Chelsea follows her last bag. And April goes off the back for a round score of 4 to 2 in favor of April on that one, with the only bag in the hole that round. So with a 4-2 score from April on that round, it changes the score. Chelsea and Nick 11, April and Calvin 10. Calvin's first bag is a front board, Chelsea block. Nick's first bag is hanging on the back. Calvin's second and Nick's second are both level 1 blockers, split in the hole. Calvin goes for the push and sets it up beautifully for the next bag, in which Nick knocks in, leaving it a 4-3 score at this point. Nick follows with a great push, but it just doesn't follow. So now we're looking at a 7-4 score in favor of Nick on that round. Actually, no. That is in favor of Calvin on that round. I get confused with the bag colors. Leading off round 11, score 13 to 11. April has first bag that just unfortunately goes off the right. Chelsea slightly follows just past the hole on the right. April corrects and comes right back down the middle. Chelsea slightly overcorrected down to the left side of the board, but still on. Scores now 4 to 2 in favor of April. Oh, and one unfortunately hops over. Still 4 to 2. Now 4 to 5. Chelsea's last bag found the corrections and went right down the middle. narrowing the score, Chelsea and Nick to 12, and April and Calvin sitting at 13. That'll put Nick having the first bag in round 12. Two lefties on that side of the board. It's interesting to watch 3 out of 4 throwers on this game are lefties. Nick's first bag straight down the middle. Calvin with a level 2 block. Nick bullies it slightly, but sets in a good collectible position. Calvin with a great slick side push, sets with a hanger, looking at a 6 gather and making it hard for Nick. Nick kind of back blocks, but still sets his up collectible. Calvin with a hard decision here, goes for a back block, content with the points he's got. See what Nick decides to pull here. Oh, and unfortunately a block bag just goes off the front and to the left. Calvin has 1 bag left. If he gathers this, it's a 10-5. Oh, I do believe Calvin gathered 1 bag, so it's a 5-5 wash as long as nothing falls when they pull the top white bag off. And indeed it is. It is a 5-5 wash. Calvin with somewhat heroics there, but unfortunate outcome. I know he was wanting for more on that one, but that's how she paid off. Chelsea with the first bag just barely slides past the right side of the hole. April with a beautiful level 1 block. Center hole. Chelsea follows it up, splits it. Both bags collectible still, and April gathers Chelsea's and her second bag. Chelsea returns the favor, gathering April's second bag. April gathers Chelsea's that was on the back. 7-6. Chelsea gathers hers and gets a 4-bagger. April unfortunately had a little much pepper on that one, and it goes right over the back. Final score for that round's 12-9 in favor of Chelsea. Round 14 score check. Chelsea and Nick at 15, April and Calvin at 13. Nick's first bag, too much on it, excited, got right off the back of the board. Calvin calmly places one in Nick's lane. Nick goes right around it, says that's not going to work. Calvin with a level 1 block to follow up. Easy collectible, and Nick back blocks it. That's going to make it a little bit harder to collect off of the 4-2 current score. And Calvin pulls out the dirty airmail drag. Nails it for a 6-4 score so far in the round. And Nick, unfortunately, Chelsea blocks his last bag. Calvin with his beautiful airmail just comes up short for a round score of 8-4 in favor of Calvin on that one. Score keeps going back and forth. Score now in round 15 is 15-7 in favor of April and Calvin. April leads off her first bag with a slight correction to the left. Chelsea right down the middle. First bag jitters gone, and April slides right up the middle. Chelsea has second bag jitters and goes off the left side of the board. Current score 4-3. And April, too much on it, goes off the back. Chelsea ties it up with one just left of the hole, 4-4. And April's fourth bag goes off the back again. And Chelsea takes the lead on that round with a score of 5-4. With one bag hanging off the right side of the hole. Unfortunate, but it clears up that gap. We have now a 16-17 game in favor of April and Calvin. That leads Nick with the first bag going into this round, which bounces up on the slick side and just jets off the back to the left. Calvin, with his consistent flat bag, lays a level 2 blocker that Nick pushes up slightly but a little bit off to the left. Calvin can still collect these. His third bag setting up beautifully for a 3-bag collect. Nick follows his last bag and just left. Calvin trying for that slick side push and only gathers one with the other one going off the back. Nick settles for points and goes for a 3 on the board, creating a great wall with Calvin's hanger sitting there. Oh, Calvin tries for a percussion push, and it does not go. So that leaves the game at 5, that round score at 5-3 in favor of Calvin. Changing the score once again, now 19-16 in favor of April and Calvin. We're on round 17. April has figured it out, and now we're straight up the middle and in. Chelsea's consistent, first bag in. April lays a beautiful level 1 block, hoping to mess with Chelsea, but she says nah and goes right around it. April's got a hanger sitting in front of the hole right now. Easy collect, and she does that. 3 bags into 2, and Chelsea says I can do that just as good, and goes in. April's 4th bag goes off the back to the left, and Chelsea just barely gets the board to the hole, but it doesn't go in. So we're looking at a 10-9 score on that one, which narrows that gap up even more. Now we're a 19-17 score with Chelsea and Nick having the first bag. Nick's first bag goes just left and past the hole. Going to make that hard to collect but easy to and one. Calvin says a level 1 blocker is all I need. Nick follows it just to the left even farther. And Calvin now sets up another beautiful easy collect at the front of the hole. And Nick consistently will back block those with his 3rd bag. Calvin, feeling the pressure, slides that one right off the right with that left-handed throw of his. So now we're sitting at a 3-2 score. Nick's got his 4th bag in hand. Goes for the airmail and almost ends one himself, but goes off the back. So we're still 3-2. Calvin can tie up this round with just a bag on, or he can be aggressive. He goes aggressive with a beautiful slick side snake, and it just does not play fair and hangs up 2 bags in the hole. So we end that round with a tie, 3-3, going into round 19 now. April and Calvin up by 2. Chelsea leads off with the first bag right down the middle.
I've messaged Braden several times. I'm like, dude, go play.
April's first bag's hot, but it goes in. Chelsea says, yeah, I got that, and she not level 1, but she side blocks April, hoping that it gets in her head. April level 1 hanger blocks on Chelsea, saying that hole's my control. Chelsea follows it up with a back block of April's, making that a really hard collect for April. But April comes in with a hard slammer and pushes hers in, leaves 2 of Chelsea's in, with hers uncollectible without. And Chelsea replaces her bag with the other one, leaving it with April with 1 bag on. And April comes in, cleans up for a 10-10 wash. The game goes on. The score stays the same. Great competitive and defensive play in this game here. Nick leads off round 20 with the first bag. Score at 19-17 still after a couple rounds of washes here. Nick's first bag is right down the middle with that weird twist and goes on in. Calvin's first bag is a level 1 block off to the right. Nick bullies it and goes right back in to follow. Calvin seems to be setting up a wall in Nick's lane. He's got 2 on to Nick's 2 in and 1 on now with a back block by Nick. Calvin goes for a push, but it doesn't work, so he's got 3 on. Nick puts his 4th bag in for 3 and 1. Now, if Calvin can hit this shot with a bag on slick side and a bag on sticky side, but no, it just misses off to the right, so we're looking at a score of 10-3, and that will be game, folks, in favor of Chelsea and Nick, winning in round 21 with a 10-3 round score. That was quite the game. Run them back. You want that end or this end? Because I don't care. I'll let you throw a bow. I'll talk Chelsea. Starting off what I assume is game 3 of the night, maybe 4. I don't know. We're looking at teams of April and Kyle versus Calvin and Chelsea. A team in which my wife and I, when we play at any tournament, have never beaten. They have a voodoo curse on the water's name, do the Schmitz, and hopefully someday we will get over that and April and Kyle can beat them and I will cheer just a little bit. Only because you're mean.
Calvin, you really don't get any points for going in the hole in the front of the board. I just thought he really was going to, he thinks he was really going to get points.
Poor Calvin, this whole game is going to get crap from the peanut gallery in which I'm sitting in. His wife, who is his teammate, and his co-worker, who's on the other side.
No question.
Chelsea's trying to bully Kyle just from the get-go on the flip of the bag to see who goes first, and it messes with her just enough off to the side. Kyle lays one of his weird, beautiful bags right in the hole. Kyle's bags are beautiful because they work. Even special ed needs love. Chelsea follows in with her third bag, knocking Kyle's in. Kyle lays up a level 3 block to end the score with a 10 for Kyle and 8 for Chelsea. So we're giving a 2-point lead to April and Kyle. Hopefully the favorites in this game. April takes that lead and goes right down the middle. First bag in the hole. Calvin with his flat lefty bag, it does some funky stuff, but he's got a level 1 block on his side of the hole. April bullies that right out of the way, right down the middle and in the hole. 2 bags into 1 on. Calvin trying to gather that, pulls the string a little too hard and front boards it, and April consistently was right down the middle. Calvin trying with a slick slide, gets it to go in with April's help. April with a 4-bagger. Calvin ends up with a 5 on that, so a score of 5-12 in favor of the Schmitz. No, 5-12 in favor of not the Schmitz. Score now in round 3, 9-0. April and Kyle on top. Kyle's first bag angles through the air and slides just to the backside of the board, and Chelsea lays a level 1 block. Kyle trying to go around it and goes off to the side of the left. Chelsea sneaks around her own block to put one in. Kyle sneaks and almost gets it in, but it is on slick side, so it's going in the hole with enough vibration. Chelsea pushes her bag in. Kyle sets on hers, and his hanger finally goes in with Chelsea's 4th bag, leaving the score 6-10 in favor of the Schmitz. Chelsea threw a beautiful set of bags on that one, and Kyle just had some unfortunate luck. Now Calvin leads off the south side of the boards, coming back. Game score of 9-4 in favor of April and Kyle, and Calvin lays a hanger block. April tries to get him to push on in, and it pushes his and glances her off. Calvin's second bag is right in the hole. April's second bag follows him. Calvin unfortunately goes just off the right side. So now we're looking at a 10-7. Calvin's 4th bag goes in, follows it up with a 10-10 wash, and April beautifully puts him in the hole. Now we're looking at a round 5 score check, 9-4 in favor of April and Kyle. Calvin and Chelsea have 4. We've taken a pause in our scheduled broadcast of cornhole to argue about how tall a softball player is and how hard she throws the ball. We do it all here, folks. We get every aspect of life involved. Chelsea's first bag just glances off to the right side of the hole, uncollectible in that position. Kyle follows with a back block. Chelsea's second bag goes right down the middle in the hole. Kyle follows her on his second bag. Chelsea's third, same story. Kyle's third bag is a beautiful block that stops and glances Chelsea off to the side. Kyle rolls his fourth bag in for an 8-8 wash. Leaves the score the same.
19-13 at the moment. Ooh, nice little airmail.
Calvin's first bag goes in the right side of the hole and drips on in. April's first bag tries to follow, but it has too much sauce on it right off the back. Calvin's testing all limits and going off both sides. 2 bags in. April says to heck with that and goes right down the middle and in. 6-3 current score. Calvin with a level 2, maybe 3 block. Forces April to go up and over and off the back. Calvin tries to jump his own blocker and goes off the back, unfortunately. He's looking at a 7 right now, and April goes in for a 6. So it's a 7-6 score in round 6. 7-6, not 6-7. Those kids don't need anything to celebrate.
I always say my score was
In cornhole, we don't announce scores in 0s or 6-7s. That's just a rule. Chelsea's first bag goes off just a little bit to the right, but solidly on the board, and Kyle falls with a roll. Chelsea's second bag is right in the hole, and Kyle is going to get that bag in with enough bounce. Chelsea follows him with a back block, and Kyle tries to go sneak it around and goes off the back. Chelsea's got 2 in, 2 on, and Kyle just is unable to get those bags to do what he wants and ends up with a 4 score. 8. Round 8 score check. Calvin and Chelsea on top by only 1 point, 10-9. Calvin leads off with 1 bag straight down the middle and beautifully in, and April follows him just beautifully. Calvin trying to do the same thing twice in a row and unfortunately gets one on the top right corner, and April puts a hanger on the bottom left side of the hole. Calvin not trying to push that in, but get his in. Sneak bag comes up short, level 1. April collects, leaving Calvin's there all alone. Calvin's got 2 off to the side, 1 in. April's got, and Calvin throws a beautiful attempt at a drag, but it just doesn't go. April grabs his to make it a 12-10 score on that round. Great chance at getting a social on that, except for that 1 bag Calvin had, his first bag that just hung out in the top right corner for no reason. Maybe it wanted social distancing. Kyle's first bag goes right in the hole. Chelsea's first bag follows Kyle's first bag, looking at a 3-3 round score, 1 bag each. The softball baseball discussion continues on, even though the game is on commercial. Kyle setting up for his second bag of the round. Beautifully goes right down the middle, right on in. Chelsea follows him. Apparently, discussing softball and baseball seems to be what gets everybody's focus back in. Kyle goes with a weird airmail, and Chelsea unfortunately slides off to the left, just a hair, sitting on the back left corner of the hole. Only grabbable with an airmail drag. Kyle's fourth bag goes off to the left, and Chelsea just comes up short with a level 2 block for a round score of 10-8 in favor of Kyle. Brings our score now, April and Kyle on top in round 10 with a score of 13-10. That leaves April with the first bag of the round, right down the middle and in the hole. Calvin tries to follow, but gets a hop off to the left side, and April's second bag goes off to the right. Calvin lays a level 2 block in the center. Unfortunate on both sides of the court. April pushes it up to a level 1. Hers is a level 2 now, sitting behind it. Calvin tries to go up and over, but ends up trampolining onto April's bag for 3 on, and April has 1 in and 2 on. Setting with 1 bag each left in their hand, the decision is going to be difficult. Oh, April goes aggressive with an airmail attempt, knocks Calvin's in and hers off, setting at a 5 score. Calvin goes up and in with an airmail. He nailed that to make it a 3-point round for him and Chelsea. Score now sitting at a tie, 13-13 in round 11. I do have to say that from the camera angle of what folks at home are watching, Calvin has a beautiful tan. Chelsea's first bag sits just low and to the right in Kyle's lane. Kyle follows it, and Chelsea sits beside it for another block. Calvin's second bag goes up and over off the back, trying to avoid the confusion, and so does Chelsea's third bag. Kyle changes up strategy and tries for a push, but just pushes Chelsea closer with her first bag, and he's sitting on there. So score right now is looking at a 2-2 draw, with Chelsea 1 bag sitting left in her hand and Kyle sitting with 1 bag left in his hand. Chelsea tries aggressively for the push, but it just hops out of the way, clearing the board, and Kyle gets a miraculous trampoline bounce off of Chelsea's bag and into the hole, leaving Chelsea's hanging there for a 5-2 score for the round in favor of April and Kyle for a 16-13 round 12 score. April can make up the 5 points to finish this with her first bag in the hole. Calvin unfortunately gets that roll hop over the hole and sits on the back. April follows to the left and Calvin follows short to the right, trying to compensate. April goes back to the basics and puts the third bag in the hole directly down the middle for a score of 7-2 so far. Calvin trying to collect his bag on the right, unfortunately gets a roll bag out of it and sets it on the top right corner. April goes in with her fourth bag for a 10 on the round. Calvin has a chance. And just barely misses. Takes his own off the board and ends up with a 10-2 score on that, completing the game where Kyle and April take the score 13-21.
Good gang, sorry. Oh, I'm still up.
I think the only reason I got in is because it had.
What do we want to use? I don't really care.
I don't care either. I like your rippers.
That's the only reason I got in.
Nick or both? That sounds fun. Nick or both?
Knickerbow. Knickerbow. That's our mascot.
Which end are you doing, Bo?
I don't know.
He went to the bathroom.
I know.
I get a little break from Adam. He's got to throw.
He was just saying how fucking fast they are. Fast.
Those bags? Or those bags?
Oh, no, I didn't think they was bad.
They're faster than.
Fast side, they're really fast.
Yeah. They're faster than what everyone's been making me play with. Let's go with that.
Awesome. No, thank you.
We are in warm-ups. That's why Adam's messing around. Oh, and then Bo ruins his little warm-up.
That's like stabbing somebody's football when they're playing in the backyard all by themselves.
You didn't want to play Bo. I don't know how you ended up over there.
They're losers. They're playing by themselves.
My goodness.
I had a rough childhood.
We have beef on court 1.
No, I was the one that was picked on, Claire, until like junior year. That don't make you the asshole. Abused it.
I was gonna say I was the bully.
I wasn't. Well, I was the fat kid until my junior year.
So was I, but that made me meaner. I was actually in 7th grade when I slimmed got into wrestling and cut some weight, and then I was a drifter.
Well,
I've apologized to a lot of people I went to high school with because I was a fucking jerk.
I had to apologize to a lot of people. It just took years of being that way. I was shocked. I was like, holy shit, what am I doing? I still
A reminder, we are in warm-ups. This is just for funsies. Now we will probably start the game. If you haven't already, follow us at 785 Baggers on Facebook. You can also find us on YouTube to watch our streams. We try to stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Adam with the first throw in the hole. Bo following. Ooh, second bag off the right of the board. Bo taking full advantage by going in. Sitting 6-3 right now. 2 bags left each. Adam recovering. Bo cruising along with his. Adam finishes strong. He's sitting at 9. Oh, Bo staying at 10. 1 point advantage for Nick and Bo. We go down to the other side of the court with Adam and April. Or no. With Nick and April. Apologies. I switch back and forth.
Oh, she's on the small screen.
What did I do?
If she doesn't say nothing about you, that just means she's a fucking asshole.
I observe. I'm an observer. And if I'm saying something, there's something. Good finish from April. We're sitting 10-7, giving some points to Adam and April. Now we go back to the other side. Adam with the first throw. Ooh, first bag off the right of the board. But with a nice block directly in front of the hole. Adam with a pretty good placement. It's just off to the right a little bit. Arguably one of the hardest pushes because it is so directly in front of the hole. Ooh, tries to cut around the other side, just goes off to the left. And Adam has a very nice cut bag. Usually. But
It was cool until the usually. I'm like, man, she just couldn't avoid the opportunity.
it's all out of love. I wasn't listening. Oh, Bo takes one of his in, but it is sitting 10 to 5. 10 to 5 over there. That gives Nick and Bo a 6-3 advantage over Adam and April. Now we go back to the other side of the boards. First bag in the hole for Nick. Oh, Adam or April just hitting that spot at the bottom. Ooh, nice little airmail. April sneaking around to get in there. Nick just kind of cruising along. That bag is not bothering him at all. Oh, almost cuts in, but dripping a little bit. Nick off to the left. We're sitting 5 to 10 at the moment. Oh, trying to minimize the damage, but she just lands on that bag. It looks good. Now we're sitting 11 to 3 in favor of Nick and Bo. Bo's first throw to the right of the hole a little bit. Good little blocker. Adam's sitting kind of behind it. Oops, still sneaks in. Bo wasn't confident in that bag, but it goes in. Adam's sneaking around, bowling it off a little bit. Oh, off the board. Oh. Right. Last back for Bo is a beautiful, beautiful pickup. That round, I believe, ends 10 to 9. Giving one more point to Adam and April. Hit submit. April's first bag sitting just out of the hole. Oh, Nick's off to the left. She sneaks around. Oh, that one was sitting right there, but it just flipped over off the board. April off to the left, but still on. Nick dropping hers in. He should be able to get that one. Oh, it wants to drip in. We'll see what Nick can respond with. Oh, and he just hops over that hole, but he does drop one of them in. Going in around 7, we're sitting 8 with Adam and April, 11 Nick and Bo. First bag off the right a little bit. Bo able to get around that one pretty easily. Adam is stepping out to try and get this one in. Oh, and he almost gets it. Bo with kind of a back block on that. I'm not sure if that was on purpose, but it's not bad. Adam choosing to go in. Oh, Bo trying to follow, but it just hops over. Sitting 5s right now with 1 bag each. We're taking a timeout. Shoot it.
Come on, Twinkle Toes, shoot it.
I'm an airmelon, just in hopes that I accidentally and one bow.
He's going for it. But he wants to get the drag or and one. Oh, it was a good bag. His other one just didn't go in. Oh. The draw was not guaranteed. 6 to 8 that round. Giving Adam and April 10 to Nick and Bo's 11. We're going in around 8. April's first bag in the hole. Nick off to the left, but it's still on the board. April just to the left. She might be able to grab that one. Stepping out. Ooh, misses a little bit, but she bullies Nick's out of. Probably won't be able to get that one. He goes in. Oh, she follows her last bag. Oh, and we're sitting 6s. That bag on fast side just stopped right there. Another wash. First bag in the hole for Adam. First bag to the left for Bo. Adam off to the right. We're sitting 4s right now with 2 bags left for each. Adam cruising. Oh, Bo might be able to grab that one. Ooh, Adam doesn't get the little cut around. Ooh, sitting 8 to 5 that last round. Don't pay attention to the score yet. Adam and April 13. Nick and Bo sitting at 11 in round 10. First bag off the left of the board. Nick following, but it stays on. April following. We are stacking up bags right there. Ooh, that was a really good bag. It just kind of stacked on itself. Oh, Nick off the right of the board. Sitting 2s right now. Oh, and a good pickup. It just didn't go in. Just kind of sat right on top. And that's a wash at threes. Still sitting Adam and April at 13, Nick and Bo at 11. We're going into round 11. Adam just dripping on the side. It should fall in pretty easily. Yep, both pulling them both in. Oh, hitting that dead spot. We're sitting 6-4 right now with 2 bags left each. Adam cutting around it pretty easily. Oh, Bo clips his own bag, but it flipped over just to drip in the hole pretty effortlessly. Ooh, Adam kind of bullies that bag out of the way.
That's not where I wanted it to land, but I'll take it.
Oh, short arm that.
Oh, sitting 8-12 that round.
My bad. I'm locked in now.
Ready. Get us another round.
Knock that shit off.
Adam and April up 17-11 in round 12. April's first bag off the board on the left. Nick also off the back. Sitting directly in front of the hole. Good spot for a block. Nick just back blocks it. Ooh, April with a pretty good bag. Oh, Nick just knocks that one in. Oh, April sneaks around it. 7-6, I believe. Adam and April with one more point on their end. First bag, blocker in front of the hole. Bo trying to roll over, it just goes off to the right a little. Ooh, Adam trying to clean up his bags, but goes off the back of the board. Oh, Bo trying to roll it again, and it goes off to the right again. Adam replaces his own bag. He's got one left. Oh, Bo with a beautiful sneak around.
Does that mean slick or stick?
I'd probably go slick. Yeah, only 'cause
Oh, he pushes his in.
That bag was leaning. I'm glad I missed just a hair to the right. It bended a little bit. But I kind of wish it was stick side so it.
he's gonna have to airmail it.
He has to airmail drag that to get it in.
You can hear them debating what to do. Bo's thinking. That bag is pinched by Adams, but he might be able to grab it. Oh, good bag. Oh, good. Such a good bag. Got that replay.
That worked. That was the only way that bag was going in, too.
Bo had to get that bag to wash at 10, so we're still sitting 18-11 in favor of Adam and April. We're in round 14. April's first bag off the left, a little blocker. Nick's sitting right on top of it in the hole. Oh, April off the right side. Oh, Nick just cleaning it all up. April off the back. Nick's just cruising along now. April in the hole. Oh, he almost knocks hers off the back, but we're sitting 10-7 on that round. Giving Bo and Nick a few more points. It's sitting 18-14 going into round 15. Bo's first bag in the hole. Adam following. Oh, off to the right. Adam taking full advantage. Bo following strong on 10. No. Oh, and he Adam chokes. Sitting 10-9 on that round. Nick and Bo sitting 15 now against Adam and April's 18 in round 16. I believe that would have ended the game, but not good at math. Nick's bag in the hole for his first. April following. Oh, off the left, but still on the board. April off to the right. Oh, Nick following it. Oh, she knocks his off. It's sitting, I think, 5-4 at the moment. Oh, no. His will end on 4. Oh, and April drags it in. It's sitting 10-4. That will be game on that. And we'll see. This game will be silent.
in this game, we have decided to go with our commentary being all negative and talking shit on every bad bag they throw. And so far, it's been really good. We've got Calvin and Alvin. That's part of the Chipmunks anyway. But anyway, Adam gets lucky and puts one in the hole. Kyle's dirty ass bouncing bag goes in. Adam chokes and misses to the right. Kyle bounces another one in with that beautiful bag. Oh, that bag had the skids on it. Oh, Kyle throws that dirty little cut again, and it misses this time. Adam doesn't have the balls to try to and one that. I still don't know how he has kids. You know what they say. And Kyle says, let's get dirty. Like my last date.
Did you just say like your last date?
Yeah. I'm just kidding, Kyle's mom and dad. Kyle is an angel, I promise. In all honesty, though, the only reason we can do something like this is because we do all know that we're kidding and we love each other. Kind of. April hates me, but that's okay. And Chelsea and Calvin, neither one want to win because, well, they do have to go home with each other, so. It'll be wash, 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 which we do know who wears the pants in this family, too, so, oh.
She may wear them up to her chin, but their Calvin's all right.
She is taking the pressure like a champ, though, here and throwing bags in the hole. Well, Jackie, we're going to get some short jokes from Adam, I hear. I saw you were on earlier. I'm sure you're listening again. You probably saw I was talking and went, oh, my God, we've got to listen to this. Oh, Kyle says, let's get nasty. Oh, and Adam says, okay, I'll just chuck this one off the back. No worries. Kyle says, the bag in my hand don't count. We'll just get the one sitting up there on. Oh, and the side rail is Adam's favorite spot. I'm pretty sure he was a snowboarder in his younger days. No, probably not. I am so in Adam's head, it's not even funny. He says this. He says, I can't be fucked with. Oh, no, not me. I just pick my spot and throw it. And then he throws them all off the board. Chelsea says, no Father's Day present for you. I'm going to just throw twos here. That's going to be what makes up for that. Oh, Calvin got a sneaky leak. Yeah, hey, here's your gift. Oh, and the beautiful and one bounce on his own bag. Pretty sure that is what he was planning on doing. Adam says he plays for both teams. He is a switch hitter if any of you guys are looking for a teddy bear out there. We do call Adam Twinkle Toes from his cute little toe tap that he does right before every throw. Pretty sure it's a nervous tick, but we let him go with it. goes the bed again. Somebody's going to have to wash the sheets. I had so many ways to go with that, and none of them were good, so I just kept my mouth shut. I'm pretty sure we would have got banned off Facebook Live if I would have ran with that one. Yeah. AI is good about kicking you off, so it's possible it says, you're being mean. So you guys from Marion that are hang out with Nick and play with him, I was by your town the other day. If you don't have to slow down on the highway going through a town, is it really a town? But I guarantee you everybody in town knows Nick's van. Do not take candy out of the big red van.
No matter what the sign says.
Oh, that was nasty. There is proof that the sun does shine on a dog's ass once in a while.
Oh, I tried.
Oh, he misses that one. It was right there.
Notice that's when he was quiet and hadn't actually shot an arrow.
I actually got to watching the Flex Seal commercial. I got sidetracked. Oh, wait, it's Flex Putty. I am not getting in that boat either.
From my angle, that was great. I hope that's on camera.
The stress level in this game seems to be a little high. Oh, we've got a new player. He doesn't realize that it's pick on everybody night, so Mr. Jake Blackheart moving through. We're going to throw him in, let him play some games, see if he likes it. I'm pretty sure he will be exceptional. But we do not discriminate here at 785 Baggers. We like everybody to come play. From the from the top players to the bottom, we don't care. If you think you're good, come hang out. We'll see how good you are when somebody good comes and throws, because it is not tonight. I'm moving a little slow. I can't even get a player added in here, so none of us are any better than the other. Oh, we don't want to pick on Braxton. It's too easy.
You mean Choppa Jr.?
Oh, Choppa's a Nancy. He's not watching. He's probably mowing his yard or something. He's always posting Snapchats of his yard. If I had that much time. Uh-oh. It looks like we have the score running backwards because they're a little slow out here tonight. Not.
So now you distracted me. What was that score? 10-9?
Oh, yeah, I'm not going, no. So the UFC dude here has got a USA Wrestling tattoo on, so he's got to be at least 45. Oh, and off to the right, and that's a pretty normal spot. Evidently, Chelsea just goes right there with him and says, yep, that looks good. And Spicy McChicken's off the back. Calvin says, fuck it. Now she's yelling at him for juggling his bags like a exceptionally tall baboon. The farmer's tan he has, though, with this shirt is amazing. I don't know how I haven't keyed off of it yet. When he starts throwing next round, just wait. Game on. We don't let Adam wear muscle shirts because we can only imagine the farmer's tan under that. Kyle drops the first one in. Adam says, I can do that too. Kyle's just sitting on fast side on the back. That may come back. Oh, Adam made it a little tougher, but I'm pretty sure that he'll drag it for him on this one. Well, he got lucky there. Oh, man. I was actually rooting for Kyle on that one. We were going to start discussing Adam's gray hair on that one, but I don't have any room to talk, so we'll just leave gray hair out of this equation. Oh, no, it's over, and I was getting ready to go with Calvin forgot his muscles in this shirt. Yeah, you're going to play like, do you want to play? Oh, you might as well jump in and throw a few games. No, nobody cares, Jake. I promise, nobody cares. It's all about having fun and drinking a beer. Yep. Everybody knows how to play, even Kyle, so he can tell you the scoring and whatnot. Oh, I'm done being mean. That's just.
All right. We had fun that round. We're in warm-ups here. We got a new player. We got 8 players now tonight. Ooh, that was kind of cool. down on mine. honestly, that's why I keep score half the time, because, like, ooh. All right, this game is getting going. You. First bag in the hole. April following pretty effortlessly. Adam, second bag in the hole. We are cruising along, straight shooting. Adam with a little blocker off to the left. April just cleaning it up. Oh, Adam off to the right, but still on the board. Oh, and April just not fast enough to get in. They wash it 10 for the first round. Still sitting at zeros for round 2. You what?
We tied. We got tens.
Calls first bag sitting just out of the hole.
Old knees are starting to hurt him.
Off, second bag off the hole. Kyle's second bag just cleaning up his little mess in front. All sitting right in front of the board. Kyle cruising along with his bags. It's intimidating in here, but you come along fast.
Just throw and have fun.
Yep. Kyle with a 12 bagger. Or 4 bagger. Oh, it was right there. Attaway. We always tell everyone in.
12 bagger.
There we go. First bag, a little blocker off the right. April just kind of stacking on top of it. And I'm trying to sneak around it, but that's a really good spot for his bag. I think April was trying to split it, but it goes off the board to the right. Sitting 2-1 right now with 2 bags left each. Adam just pushing his other bag out of the way. He's got total hold control. Oh, April just replaces, but puts her bag in a really good spot for her last one. Adam just kind of back blocking it. Sitting 6-2 right now. Oh, and she goes for it just a little long. Yeah. April's got muscles. She doesn't know what she's got. We're sitting 15 love in round 4. Kyle's first bag just sitting to the left of the hole. He should be able to get that one fairly easily. Bo's kind of coaching right now, so stand by. Oh, first bag almost knocks Kyle's into the hole. Kyle cleans it all up. Second bag off the right. Just trying to find a rhythm. Oh, Kyle off the back for his third. Just a little short. Kyle finishing off the backside of the board. 6 love for that round. That is game for this round. Up next, we will find out. Up next, we've got Jake and Nick. Jake is our new player. He just came in, and then against Bo and Calvin.
What's the third word on the top over here in the red? It I don't like
Don't feel bad because you are playing with some fairly seasoned players. Yeah.
not. It's
Don't
the
get
one before the
frustrated.
other.
No, nobody will.
This is where you come to get better.
Anybody that'll get twisted up about a new player coming isn't welcome.
All players are welcome here. All players. So if you ever want to come play, come play. We will welcome you. These are just warm-ups between Nick and Bo. If you look at Bo on the screen, those are our new jerseys. They came in white, blue, and black. I'm a fan of the black myself. I think my whole family except for my daughter got black. Oh, the white looks pretty sharp. I just don't wear white. Ever. Ooh. In warm-ups, it's fun to mess around.
Chop a bag when they bounce right over the hole.
Right into the front of his hand, wasn't it?
If you're ever curious about how to sign up, how to throw, get on to Scoreholio. It's a free app you can download. Look up the 785 baggers or just go by map. We play Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Yep, that's a lot better bag too. Yeah.
Calvin's first bag off to the left. Oh, on the board.
All that extra movement's just more ways to screw up.
Calvin just stacking right next to it.
Takes a little getting used to. Or just
Ooh, a nice almost airmail. That one might fall in, actually. Oh, he pinched it off to the board. I don't think that one will fall now. Adam's calling me mean, but I've been told he was being mean. Yep, he was being mean. We're all friends here.
Second word on that one. Palm?
Pomp.
Oh,
Or pomp? It might be pomp. Pomp and
Yeah,
circumstance.
it has to be palm.
Yeah.
Because it's an O and a M. I can't get it
First
to
bag
unlock.
off to the right. You what?
Couldn't get it to unlock.
Oh, that's all right. I got pretty good eyesight.
I take these and type them up and put them on stickers and make a notebook.
Oh, nice. Heck yeah. I believe we're sitting at 7-4. Ooh. That one just a little spicy. It goes on the back. Oh, and he tried to one and it was so pretty. It just didn't work. Oh, and he doesn't follow through. Bo was trying to be a bit of a bully there.
Even if he's not playing, you'll throw a bag at him.
We're sitting Bo and Calvin for love here in round 2 against Jake and Nick. First bag right in front of the hole. I assume by his reaction he wanted that one to go in.
Everything at that point hurts.
Oh, just off to the left. It's a little spicy. Oh, trying to go for that push, but misses it. That one's on the board. Is a good bag. If you're someone new who wants to play, on is good. That's a good bag. That might be an opportunity for a bar soap. I don't know if he'll do it. Oh, he was trying for it. Oh. 2-4 on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you put 12 instead of 4.
Sun's out, guns out. Gotta go for the bar soap.
Hey, what'd you think of the McGregor change up? That's ridiculous.
Nick's first bag off the board to the left. Bo taking full advantage and going in. Nick off to the right on his second. Bo kind of following that one. Bo was wanting to throw a blocker on that bag, evidently. And he missed. Oh, that would have been a beautiful roll if it was just... If it was aimed right correctly. Adam's being mean again.
Remember, we're supposed to be mean. Bo started this shit.
Oh, no.
Speaking of being mean, look at the players on the court right now. This is Chelsea's influence. 3 out of 4 have their toes out.
That's true. I like to play, and what's weird is I have shoes on tonight, so.
Those aren't shoes.
They are shoes.
Them are aggressive socks. That's all that is.
Aggressive socks.
They're a step above the hospital grippy socks.
I will take it. I will take it. I can go boating in these and be okay. I did step through a really sharp rock, and it blew through the bottom and stabbed my foot.
Boating, they work both ways.
Yes. Apparently one of us goes barefoot. We all go barefoot. Wait till winter when I'm still barefoot and all of you are like, the floor is cold.
It didn't mess with my balance. I would.
That's fair.
I stubbed my toe for some reason.
Oh, really? That's weird. Oh. Jake is getting the hang of it. Oh, off the board on the right side. Going into round 5, it is Bo and Calvin sitting at 9, Jake and Nick at 4. Wednesday nights we play 6 or 7 rounds, not sure. Do not say 6, 7. Both bags in the hole for their first. Bo with a little blocker right in front. Nick just choosing to sit right behind it. Bo with a really good roll. It just goes off to the left. Nick just kind of sitting right behind his other bag. Oh, a good. Did an accidental bar of soap on that. Oh, a beautiful drag. Oh, a good. Did an accidental bar of soap on that. Oh, a beautiful. That was a really good bag. An accidental bar of soap, and it ends on a good airmail drag, making it 6-9. Jake and Nick with some points on the board. First bag in the hole for Jake. Calvin following. Oh, off the backside. Calvin off to the right, still on the board. Oh, just front board. Calvin's third bag in the hole. Oh, it's right there. Just a little more oomph on it. And off to the back. Calvin's very consistent with his last bag.
Outside of being stubbing your toe barefoot.
Horrible. That's horrible. Adam's showing me gross pictures of when he stubs his toe. I needed the proof, because everyone else is going barefoot in here. Oh, good push from Bo. That was a far push, too. Bo's focused. Nick cruising along with his bags now. Nice little 4-bagger. Sitting 12-9 on that round. 16-6. Bo and Calvin up over Jake and Nick there in round 8. Calvin missing his push.
That's gonna roll over too.
Ooh, goodness. Sitting one love that round. Calvin's real proud of that one. 17-6 that round.
Being proud you beat up a handicapped kid.
It's not often you score on a one bag.
One.
Bo off to the left on his first. Nick choosing to take advantage, going in the hole. Bo sitting right there. Nick just choosing to replace. Oh, he almost sneaks it in, but it doesn't cut quite late enough. Oh, Nick's third bag off the right side of the board. Oh. I believe that round is 8-6. It kind of could have just gone anywhere at that point. My goodness. 19-6 going in round 10.
My curse right there.
Mondays are rounded at 12. Wednesdays are not. I don't think Fridays are either. Nope, Fridays aren't rounded either. There used to be a handicap Fridays, but we all complain too much. That's true. People were playing around the handicap, and it wasn't fair by the end of it.
Nobody wanted points. They wanted to play straight up. That's just the way these people are. We're assholes. The only person that complained when we took it off was Sheldon.
And
Yeah.
look where he's gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was the only one who could work it, though.
And that he was him and Carter were part of the problem with it because they were.
Yes, yeah.
If they were going to lose a game, they would start throwing zeros.
Yep. It was a problem. Ooh. That back causes it to fall in.
4-1, that'll do her. That was a few more rounds that time.
4-1, that will do it for that game. 11 rounds, Bo and Calvin take it 21-6. And I got to go play. I will hand you to Adam if he wants to talk. You want to talk?
Yeah.
Okay, it's on for you.
Oh, I gotta play again?
It's not going to give you much of a break. I'll pause you after this game.
Why is it?
Because you were late, so it tries to catch you.
Oh, I don't wanna take anybody else's turn.
No, you're good. So you're going from technically when it took you're grabbing it like this. You want to get that back as flat as you possibly can.
All right, starting the next game, we've got Jake and Chelsea on a team versus Kyle and Nick. Just doing the warm-ups here, trying to get used to each other's bags, how the other's going to throw, or if you're kind of like me, you're sandbagging in the warm-ups, hoping to throw off your opponent. That's what you call it when you just suck, but you're trying to be confident. Chelsea is arguing with me on the version of sandbagging in which I use. I swear. No, he didn't teach me anything. Warm-ups in this game are actually important for new players getting to try out different bags with different speeds and different fabrics on the backside of them. It does make a difference. A lot of people won't understand that until you feel a pro-level bag. A lot of these that we use over here at the 785 baggers are pro level bags. They are ACL stamped, which allows them to be used in ACL sanctioned tournaments. They have weight specs and size specs that you have to meet to be able to throw at an ACL tournament. I did not know that when I began. After the spin, Nick spun his bag and made Chelsea go, which is a good call. She leads it off with a bag down the left side and in the hole. Nick follows but doesn't get in the hole. Chelsea sneaks around with her second bag. Nick's setting up a beautiful push if he can make it happen and distracts Chelsea off to the right with her third bag. Nick's got 2 on. Chelsea's got 1 in and 2 in and 1 on. Her third bag goes off, and so does Nick's. And his fourth bag goes off, leading us to a score in the first round of this game, 7-1. 7-6. If one score. No, 7-1. Correction. All right. So Jake leads off the first bag just to the left of the hole. Kyle's tossed his right down the middle and in with the weird flop and flight pattern. Jake follows his second bag with a close to the blocking the hole in Kyle's lane, and Kyle misses to the right. Jake gets one to sneak around his block and in, leading him with 5. Kyle goes in, leading him at 7 to this point with 1 bag left each. Jake tries for the airmail and misses just to the right of the board, and Kyle sneaks around for a 10-5 round score on that one. And we're looking at a totally different game now, 5-5 in round 3. This round, Nick will lead off against Chelsea in this round of play. Nick's first bag right down the middle and in. Chelsea almost follows him, but just off to the right and goes past the hole. Nick goes past the hole on the top right corner. Chelsea with a level 1 block, trying to deter Nick from getting any more in. Nick goes just to the right of it. Chelsea tries to bully his bag completely off the board. And Nick goes for the airmail and drags Chelsea in with him. And Chelsea's last bag slides right in for a beautiful 8-8 wash. Moving into round 4, we're still tied up at 5-5. Jake and Chelsea versus Kyle and Nick. First bag from Kyle slides to the top left corner, and Chelsea says, oh no, she has a blowout. Her sock slash shoe slash aggressive hospital sock has picked up a rock, leading to some of her bags not being accurate. Jake's first bag is a Chelsea block, and Kyle's second bag leads to an and one opportunity. Jake's second bag goes right in the hole. I do believe that's the first one of the night. Kyle follows with a bag in the hole. They're looking like they're playing follow the leader. Jake's next bag is off to the right, and Kyle just barely misses grabbing the hole with that bag. But Jake follows it up with his last bag that and ones Kyle in a roundabout way by vibration, leading to a 5-4 score for that round in favor of Kyle over Jake. Leads Nick into round 5 with the first bag of the round that sets up for a beautiful level 2 block just off to the right. Chelsea follows that just barely to the outside and slides off. Nick trying to grab that, moves it up to a level 1 block, and Chelsea follows it with a side-by-side block. Nick has one in, Chelsea has one on. Chelsea tries to slide and push, and it doesn't work. Nick follows that with a push replace just to the right, 2 in, 1 on, and Chelsea has 1 on. Chelsea goes for the beautiful drag slide and does not get it, so ends up with a score of 7-2 on that round in favor of Nick. I have to say Nick's game has stepped up since he's came to the 785 Baggers headquarters here at Bow and April's, as will everybody's game. If you start coming over here and play with the best, you become the best. Kyle's first bag is a level 1 block, dead center of the hole. Gonna be hard to get around that. And we had a mistake in the bags in which one we picked up. Jake threw the wrong bag. So we're gonna reset on that first bag from Jake here, throwing the correct colored bags. And that's a much better bag. It sets as a level 2 block, sitting right behind Kyle's, just off to the right. Kyle tries to bully bag his in, but ends up trampolining off the back, leaving his dripping a little. Jake's second bag just off the left side of the board. Kyle still trying to get that sneak around push, and it just hangs a little bit. Jake tried again, and same results, just off to the left. Kyle almost got that one just about 3 inches to the right, but Jake says, here, I'll be a nice guy, and knocks one of Kyle's in for a 5-1 round score on that one. Round 7 score check, we've got Kyle and Nick in favor at 15, and Jake and Chelsea looking for the comeback, sitting at a 5. This round, Nick will lead off the first throw against Chelsea and leaves it just untouchable on the top right corner. Chelsea says, watch this, I'll do better. Goes to the left. Nick slides one clean off the back, unfortunately, and Chelsea gets a good level 1 block, easy gatherable for her lane on the side of the hole. Nick tries to bully her first bag off the board, and it doesn't work. Chelsea gathers her second bag in a beautiful collect, and Nick, trying to do some fantastic things, goes off the back. And Chelsea puts one on the board. So now we're looking at a 7-2 score in favor of Chelsea on that round. It seems like she has found the groove again. She's done this in multiple tournaments. Just as soon as you count her out, she comes back and makes it unreal hard to get back against her. Jake's first bag almost wanted to grab that hole, but it just said no thank you and went over. Kyle's first bag does its weird flop and goes right in the hole. Jake's second bag, tries for an airmail, is just a hair to the left, and Kyle's trying to slide him in, and it goes just to the right. Jake's next bag goes just to the left again, and Kyle gets his third bag to go in the hole, counting 2 in. Jake's bag just missed the board just to the left, and Kyle tried to get his bag to sneak in, but didn't get it to go. So we're looking at a round score of 7-0 on that round in favor of Nick and Kyle. And that puts this game at an end, folks. Nick and Kyle take the final score of 21 to whatever that ended up being. Now we've got a break in the action to wait for everything to get reset. Everybody is sitting at 5 games now, except for Jake, who only has gotten in 3 games since he showed up a little bit after the beginning. Turns out at this point in the game, Bo is playing some shenanigans on his phone, adjusting things so Jake is not playing a 4th game in a row. Because, folks, that will take a toll on your arm after a while. Taking a break every once in a while does make a difference. Or you can just flip the bag over to slick side, use less effort. If your aim's good enough, you get it in the hole. So we're still waiting for the next games to be queued up here at 785 Baggers headquarters. Don't forget to like and follow the Facebook page. Share every video you see us put up because it helps the account and it helps all of us. The more publicity we get out, just teaching people that this isn't just sandbags or corn bags or tossing bags in the backyard. This is actually competitive but fun all at the same time. Looks like we got the next game queued up. April and Bo are on a team versus Calvin and Nick. This should be a really good matchup going later in the evening with April and Bo both averaging a minimum of 7.2 PPR on average. That's 2 in, 1 on every round minimum for those two. And then we've got Calvin and Nick on the other side who, streaky players as they are, will or will not be on fire and make this a heated contest. We're looking forward to this game at headquarters here. As we start the warm-ups, Calvin gets his first bag of warm-ups in. We're going to take a break so I can hydrate a little bit more. You're supposed to be practicing this, not me.
Want me to do it?
It's up to you.
I don't.
You want to
Are
tandem
you
it?
enjoying it?
I love this shit. I've been doing this for years.
I haven't been doing it long, but
Well, I don't want you to go to Worlds unprepared. If you need this to prepare, take it.
hear what I don't want to do.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So I know what I don't want to do, but I'm like way too relaxed in here.
I got pee.
So we have to take an anti-hydration break because Bo has to go tinkle.
That's right. I should have done that.
So a little bit of explanation as to how this works and why we're only running 1 out of 2 possible courts that we have here at headquarters. There are 2 courts set up, but with the number of players, we only have enough players tonight, 8 total, which is a down night, but people have lives also. This is just a hobby for most of us. So with 8 players, it gives 4 on, 4 off at all times. So we have 4 players playing and 4 players resting. With the random format, it does lead to some back-to-back games, but not bad. Calvin wins the spin and leads his first bag right in the hole. And of course, Bo follows him, trying to copycat Calvin. Calvin leaves a hanger at the front, and Bo decides to play like Choppa and rolls one off the back. Calvin gets distracted by my commentary and rolls one off the side. Bo now leaves a level 3 block on his side clear out at the side. And Calvin follows him with a bully bag, trying to say, "Get off my board." And Bo throws his last bag, even with the hole, but off to the right. So at this point, we've got a score of 7-5 in favor of Calvin. Total game score is 2-0. I have been corrected by the man of the house, Daddy, if you will. Game score is 2-0. Nick leads off the first side from the south court with a bag off the board. April goes straight in, and Nick drips his second bag right in the hole from the right side. April leaves a nice level 2 block on Nick's side, and he tries to follow but misses left off the board. April's next bag is perfect, beautifully down the middle, and Nick follows her. April's last bag leaves it on the board for a score of 8, and Nick has 6. So that's going to change the score, tied up at 2s, if I do math correctly. Hopefully Mrs. Shank is not watching this and yelling at me for doing math incorrectly. But no, turns out I am right. It is tied up at 2s going into round 3. Bo has the first bag. With no pressure on him, he misses just to the left. Calvin follows him, trying to be a copycat. Bo's second bag skirts in on the right side of the hole, but beautifully down the middle. Calvin follows with his slick side patent flat throw, and Bo does the exact same bag for his third bag. Calvin just barely gets that bag off the right side, and it doesn't grab, so he's looking at an 8 total possible score, and Bo is sitting at 10. And Calvin puts his fourth bag in for a true 8-10 in favor of Bo. Now the total game score goes up to 4-2 in favor of the married couple versus Calvin and Nick, who are both, by all rights, barefoot tonight, thanks to Chelsea's influence. April leads off her first bag with a level 1 block off to Nick's lane, and Nick says nope, goes right around it and in the hole. April says I can do that too, watch this, and goes in. Nick's second bag is a hanger perfectly waiting to be pushed in the hole, and April goes around it saying I'm not doing your dirty work. Nick sets another hanger on top of his bag, and April says I'm not doing it again. So we're looking at a 5. Oh, and Nick gathers that beautifully and collects it up for a 4-bagger to finish the round against April. Oh, and Nick so now we're looking at a 9-4 score and collects it that beautiful 4-bagger from Nick in favor of Calvin and Nick as a team, the Barefoot Bandits, if you will. So we're going from 2-4 to 9-4 in just one round. Calvin leads off with a beautiful block inside of Bo's lane on his side of the hole that makes it hard. Bo somehow sneaks one around right-handed from right to left, which is a very difficult bag to pull off, and Calvin decides to go back to his roots and slick sides one right into the hole. Bo pulls a level 2 block sitting in the middle in Calvin's lane, and it distracts him just enough for his third bag to be off to the right. Bo, trying for the push to make it a 4-bagger, ends up bullying Calvin's bag off to the side,
Or it's on my page and it's on
and
yours.
Bo's bag goes in. Calvin goes off the back, and Bo's last bag is unable to collect, unfortunately, to make that round a 7-4 in favor of Calvin and Bo. Right now, the total game score going into round 6 is 9-7 in favor of Calvin and Nick. April's first bag sets level 1 block on the right side. Nick goes right in. April blocks up the remaining of the front side of the hole, and Nick says, nope, that's my side, and pushes her in. We've got a 4-4 draw. Going into bag 3 for April, she unfortunately just a little bit off to the right bullies her bag. Nick follows it perfectly for another bag in. We're looking at a potential 10-10 wash here unless some miracles happen. April does good defense on that, keeping Nick from being able to push his in, but he goes for the airmail bounce that knocks his in and pushes April's off for a 10-8. We're looking at a score in round 7 of Calvin and Nick at an 11 and Bo and April at 7. Calvin leads it off with a bold strategy off to the top left corner, and Bo says, nah, watch this. He goes straight in, and Calvin's like, okay, I can do that too. Bo's second bag is ungrabbable off to the right. Calvin sets a perfect level 1 drip, toe in the water block, and Bo just pushes right through it with a short hopper bag. Calvin goes slick side to his roots and goes right in the hole, and Bo follows him on the stick side. So now we look at a 10-10 wash from the guys on this side on the north end of headquarters to remain the score at 11-7. Calvin and Nick still hold the first bag of the round going into this, so Nick will have first throw coming back to the north. Nick's first throw is a thing of beauty as it goes right in the hole. April puts a level 1.5 block off to the right, and Nick repeats what he did the first time. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. April trying to wiggle that bag back, but gets her throw bag in. Nick follows, trying to pinch her bag in, and April sneaks right around his out of her lane. Beautiful bag. Nick trying for a slide push, but throws it on stick side and just plugs the front of the hole. April says to heck with that and goes up and over. It's in for a 10-8 score. The lady with the big cojones, let's not get banned on Facebook, goes up for the big shot. Don't shoot him, you can't win. So after another wash, we start off this round with Bo with a roll bag that flops over slick side. That's going to be easy to collect because it's sitting on his side of the hole at a level 1. Calvin follows that with a bag that tried to do the same thing but just took a right turn. Bo unfortunately goes off just past the right side of the hole, slick side, and off the bag. Calvin trying to stick to that slick side, goes just to the left of Bo's, trying to block his. Bo's next bag goes up and flips over and pushes his first one in. Calvin unfortunately has another bag say, nope, I'm not playing fair, which is followed by Bo's last bag that takes everything in. So after that round of unfortunate events, Bo takes a heck of a lead on that one with a 9-1 round score, leading to a 17-11 game score. April's first bag is a thing of beauty and goes right down the middle and in. Nick gets very unfortunate with his first bag sitting on the back, but it is airmail grabable. Nick tries to bounce hop his back towards the hole, but it doesn't work. April put too much mustard on that sandwich, and it goes right off the back. Nick with a ballsy airmail almost gets his first bag to come back. April slides one in on the front side, and Nick with a chance for glory here gets his bag to go in, but gets one to go off. Ends up with a score of 9-7 against April in favor of Nick. Now leads in round 11. The score, April and Bo at 17 and Calvin and Nick at 13, but they have the hammer. They have the first throw in each round. Calvin's first bag goes even with the hole on the left side, and Bo goes for a level 2 block that almost was a Chelsea block. Calvin says, I challenge you, and goes over it, but trampolines off of Bo's bag and sits on the top side of the hole. Bo, thinking and concentrating, throws his second bag as a lane block for Calvin and sits on slick side, which is going to make that hard to gather back up, being a right-handed player on the left side of the board. Calvin's next bag eliminates Bo's first bag, gathers it up, and puts it in the hole. Bo's next bag, he goes slick side and gathers it up, right down the middle. He still has one bag off to the right that is going to be a challenge. Calvin's next bag thought about it too much and put it off the right side of the board, and Bo puts one over to the left. Looking at an 8-5 score for that round, changing the score just a little bit for the game. Going into round 12, we're looking at a 20-13 in favor of the married couple versus the Barefoot Bandits. April leads off this round 12 with a bag beautifully down the middle. Nick tries to follow, but just a bit to the left. April follows him after that and pinches his bag up on the top end. So Nick goes in just right down the middle, evens the score up at 4 so far. April tries to push Nick's bag a little bit more top-heavy to the top of the hole and gets hers to go in, and Nick just goes right down the middle into the hole. April finishes it off with a 10 score, and Nick follows it up with a 10 score. So we have another wash in this game on round 13. We go with the score still tied, 20-13. Bo and April still have the hand leading the round. And Bo awkwardly puts one right down the middle, but in. Calvin makes a beautiful throw that almost looked like a slide bag for Calvin and put it in. Bo follows it with another beautiful bag right in the hole. Calvin sits on his second bag off to the left, and Bo Chelsea blocks his third bag. Ooh, Calvin with a high vibration flat bag throw tries to get one to go in, but it doesn't, and then Bo sneaks around it just enough to make it 9-5 so far with one bag left in Calvin's hand. And Calvin goes big dog, gets the bag that was pinched to fall in the hole for a 10-9 round. That is a very difficult bag to do and to pull off that gather, but he got it. Now leading, Nick and Calvin have the first bag in the round. Nick's first bag goes up and right down Broadway. April just off to the left, almost catches the hole but goes off the back. Nick's next bag follows hers but not quite all the way. April throws one right down the middle. Nick follows and throws his next one down the middle. April saying, let's keep it rolling, and does the same thing again. And Nick returns the favor and throws one off the back. And April takes advantage of the opportunity and puts one in for a 9-7 round win and game win overall, only needing 2 points to take that. That game ends 21-14 in favor of the married couple over the Barefoot Bandits. Next game, we're going to see April take a seat. Kyle's going to join Bo, and unfortunately, I'm going to be paired with Chelsea, and she is screwed. Enjoy the silence.